You're scared to travel with your new stick. The Panthera looks like a bomb. Yeah, I mean, it's just a box with wires inside. Most of the time when I travel, most people are cool with it. Like, they're like, oh, is this for like a video game thing? And I'm like, yeah, I'm a fucking nerd. And I just like move through, you know? Like, it's like usually no problem. In fact, most of the time when I go, there's people at LAX who know me. So like, I'll go and they'll be like, oh, where are you going this weekend? Final round or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, all right, see ya. Some people know, some people don't. I had one where I went through airport security and the guy was like, yo, you were at NCR, right? Like, I heard you call him. Man, did you see that match with Justin versus blah, blah, blah? That was so crazy. The comeback was real sick. And it's like 7 a.m. at the airport. And I was like, yeah, man, that shit was tight. You know, I'm with him, but I'm just so tired, right? I'm like, yeah, I got you, bruh. Yeah, I don't know. TSA is usually really cool. I feel like a lot of people, I don't know. A lot of people like really worried about going through security and like dealing with all that shit. That shit is never that fun. But it's never that bad. You know what I mean? It's almost always like you just roll up. You're like, what's good? You go through. You got to take your shoes off and shit. It sucks, but, you know. Everybody says the white guy. Well, I don't know. I've had so many times where they like, you know, when you go through the machine, it randomly beeps and it's like, oh, you've been randomly selected. I feel like my luck for that is crazy because every single time I go there, it's like the person before me or the person behind me. I've only had it happen like twice. But like every time, like to me, I mean, but every time I go through, always somebody gets randomly selected in front of me or behind me. And when I did, they like walked me to the side and they're like, sir, we're going to have to pat you down. I'm like, all right, man, do what you got to do. And then they do it. And I'm like, all right, see you later. Peace. So I don't know. I've never had issues with fight sticks. They ask you to take them out because they're like, you got to take out all laptops and computers. And you know, that's not technically a laptop or computer, but it's like a box with wires. So if you travel to a tournament, just be prepared to take your fight stick out. If you don't have pre-check, you got to take your fight stick out usually. If you don't have it in a checked luggage, so if you have it in your carry-on or if you have it in like a backpack, if you have it in like backpacks or whatever, right? You should probably gonna have to take it out. Like for me, what's it called? I travel so much that I've gotten used to it, if that makes any sense. It's like flying. Flying never bothers me. So I'm just like, yeah, all right, I guess I'll go through all this. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy.